Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, This Green's Life. My name is Sherry. As you're coming in, make sure that you like, you comment, you share, and you definitely subscribe to my channel. I thank you in advance. You guys are really helping my channel to grow, and I thank you so much. Today's message is me asking the question, will moving abroad help Black people? Will that be a help to Black people in our condition in those big three countries, England, Canada, and America? And I'm going to speak specifically about America because that's where I was born and raised. Alrighty. Now, I want to address this fallacy that a lot of people, when they come from abroad and move to America, they always say to us, like, why are you guys always complaining? Like, America is a great place. There's so many opportunities here. And if you guys would just do, what you need to do, your life would be fine. And there is some truth to that. But this is where it gets a little tricky. Now, what they don't understand is the foundation of the American society and society as a whole. The foundation of it is this false premise called white supremacy. And this has been at one time it was overt. But now it's covert because it is ingrained in every aspect of American society, where the color of your skin pretty much dictates how you're going to be treated. It pretty much dictates the class that you're put in. Even though people don't understand that we do have a class system in America, and it's really based on both race and gender. All right? Because if you look at statistics, you will see how things are broken up in those categories. Now, although it's true to a certain extent that if you do those things, those quote unquote things, such as go to school, get a college degree, get a career, buy a house, get married, have your 2.5 kids and your white picket fence, that the quality of your life will be quote unquote better. But the question is it worth it at the end of the day? And that's what we're going to explore because I think that we are missing the fact that in addition to race being at the foundation of a lot of the issues that occur in America, what I spoke about in terms of class is a big chunk. Why is that? Because 1% of the population controls all of the resources. And Black people happen to be, rather, at the bottom of that food chain. In 2024, we are still separate and we are still unequal. And I don't care how many degrees you have, what fancy car you drive, how many Gucci bags you have, Louis Vuitton bags, means absolutely nothing. Because all we're doing is upholding this system by our consumption of these things. Because the people that control the policies that control our lives are the people that own all of these things. They're the people that own the banks. They're the people that own the airlines. They're the people that own the oil companies. All of these things that we buy into, they are owned by the 1% that control our livelihoods, that control our lives. They make the decisions on what we watch, what we eat, what we drive, where we live. I mean, you'd be surprised if you think about everything that occurs in your life, that 1% controls that. Now, here's where the funny part is. Here's the funny part. They teach us, they program us to become consumers because we think if we buy what they buy, if we live how they live, that makes us one of them. No, it doesn't. It does not. These people, 10 generations down their lines, their bloodlines, are going to be billionaires. While we are here living paycheck to paycheck, trying to live this life that's killing us. You know what the main killer is? Stress. Because every month, those bills are coming in. Every month, they're coming. I don't care what's going on, they're coming. And we're stressed out trying to pay them. Going to jobs every day that we don't even like just so we could pay these bills to upkeep a lifestyle that means absolutely nothing other than us trying to impress other people, because we swear that these things that we have, that car that we drive, that house that we live in, those sneakers that we have on our feet, the new cell phone, those containers that you put stuff in your fridge, the one that lights up and you can, it's a smart fridge. You got a smartphone, a smart TV, a smart car. You know what message you're trying to show to other people? I made it. Meanwhile, you on your knees every night praying that you don't lose your job. Because if you lose your job, all of that goes away. Now the question is, what kind of way is that to live? Because a good chunk of us are even living beyond our means. We are in so much debt trying to live this falsehood of I've made it. And the question becomes, is it worth it? Because what's happening day by day, you're getting older. After a while, you're not going to want to be bothered. And as you get older, the more you're not going to care about none of that. Unless materialism is so ingrained in your soul that you care about it. I'm telling you, as your life goes on, you are going to become less and less mindful of these material things. They just become another bag, another pair of shoes, just something else to go inside your closet. Meanwhile, your lifestyle is terrible because it's filled with so much stress. And here you are stressing out yourself to live a lifestyle in a place where you're not even wanted, where you're not even respected. So the question is it worth it? And this is the reason why you find a lot of us have said no. And that includes white people too. They're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore either. Because it's not worth it. But you have to come to your own realization about this. And I'm going to do a part 2 to this video. Because this is just part 1. These are some questions you need to seriously ask yourself. Is it worth it? And the next question I have for you is, aren't you tired?